first down. Ritter looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. Touchdown, Patriots. Cooper Kupp, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass, taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action now. Cousins. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jamison Williams. As time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead on the final play of the half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So we reach halftime. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, Cousins. He's got Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He's got Mason complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, 53 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and the Pats are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Ritter back to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Humphries now to return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Up the gut, Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. On play action, Cousins. Steps away to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 29, Cousins being chased out left. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. A handoff to Fournette. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Fournette. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They go play action. Cousins. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. 1st down. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Ritter now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Ritter. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter, complete to Boyd. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Here's Ritter. Pass complete to Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Ritter. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ritter. He's going to let it fly. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Taken from about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. Ritter wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Miami, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give a now flex. While you there looking depressed, feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real suck like my skin coming beige. Gotta step out and with him, girl, you ready? Gotta get it out, put your hands on. You ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend go and put your pants on. Down. The best friend. Did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm gonzo, headed where the homie live, cause it's on though. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though, that's against a bro code. Headed to his home though, no we living solo. Vertebrae, got this broken to his place. It's shit in his face, from then I say it's evidence. You entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. Our anger is a pain, you didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Go. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold.
Still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro Pay, 5-day stay, take a quarter meal, hella final. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly.
You out of pocket.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what?
You out of pocket.
Who you think they talk about? Talk about us.
You out of pocket. Who you see they carry up for us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all get it. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? Serving up, pull up, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign.
I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for steady. When you show your show no credit. When you show your bro for leverage. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in.
What your life like? You gossip. What the fuck is council culture, dog? Say what I want about you. I'm like overdog. I treat you like I'm Jigga. Watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic? That ain't protocol.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them, that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2 on 2, that's like 4, they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent do. Rent got them going, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, yeah. I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake hand.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Play fake, now Fields to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A first carry for Najee Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this one complete to Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play fake, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Finding Otten once more. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cade Otten, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That was pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Cousins eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. That's one of those, Charles, when it works, it looks amazing, and when it doesn't, it means trouble.
Yeah, you're right about that one, partner, because that allows us to say, what are you thinking when it doesn't work? Although I know in his mind when he made the call, he was thinking about the amazing part. But in this case, I think the defense, they caught on to this fairly quickly, and they were able to force the incomplete pass.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. These two teams all tied after 1. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. That's swung wide to Harris. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette to about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Fields. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first. Touchdown, Dolphins! Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football. Fields hit and the ball is loose. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Out to his left. Touchdown! Cade Otton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The defense are going to have to start doing something different, because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Extra point forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
Fields on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Again, Fields. Smith catches left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a first down throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd down and goal. Fields forced out to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. The point after is good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Taken in at the 3. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. From the 29, Cousins flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A first down throw for Cousins. Dancing to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and the Detroit Lions. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. He's thrown for nearly 300 yards already as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Off the play fake, Cousins. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Fournette. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins steps away. Going across. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Flush to his right. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg, rolling to his left. This one taken in by Otten. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First down, here's Cousins, eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Leonard Fournette with career touchdown number 60. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Now it's Fields. He's got Smith here. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Fields. It's brought in by Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. To throw is Fields. It's caught. Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Fields throwing again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Back to throw. Fields finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
On first down, it's Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. To the air again, Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyreek Hill from 13 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and picked up by the Chargers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on
and this is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Fields trying to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. And that almost makes it a brand-new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play, because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. On, we think, to punt, though he's and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's good. Touchdown, Chargers! Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Back to throw, Fields.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now Cousins escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Cousins to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Cousins. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And that's a touchdown as they bring our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. All eyes on Fields. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll wind up getting about 8, but the clock will run. Also, don't forget, it's now 3rd down. And this is caught. He hits more. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And one last throw here for Fields. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Dolphins, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-4.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hearts and the devil when built like Tiana Stella and falling at 27, I feel like Iman Shepherd. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping. Whenever I'm in your town, the Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live forever.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the port. Follow the core and back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory, back up on time, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. R&B all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my casa, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Throwing the interception, Mayfield. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. First carry here for Ken Walker. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. Mayfield now. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 75. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up. Good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete there to Beckham. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Now, hang on, we got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurting. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Cousins on the move to his left. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and play. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Fournette again. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. Here's Fournette. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette, fields it right around the goal line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Running right, here's Walker. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets. Have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Cousins now to throw on first down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Cousins again. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
On play action, Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Cousins out to his left. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown, Dolphins. Marvin Jones with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Mayfield on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mayfield's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Play action now, Cousins.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
91 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Harris.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They go play action. Cousins. It's caught. Beckham.
Down inside the 10.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34. Fournette, a first down carry. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. That is caught by Williams for a Miami touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same.
And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're
a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the red zone now, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Cousins sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 36, Mayfield got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
On the move past the 40.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, and it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, it's Walker.
They find some open field here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught by Thielen.
Down inside the 10.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adam Thielen. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
A first down throw for Cousins. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Miami. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll make this a second and long.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's got room. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Ken Walker.
72 yards.
And the Jets are back within a score. Patterson now for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll roll him out right. Jones has it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing is Cousins.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. They're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Play fake. Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A give for Walker running right.
Oh, a good move at the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Ham with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field? Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Buying time to his left.
This one taken in by Otten.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Fournette. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive. As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. And this is caught by Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Cousins. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw, Cousins. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Cousins now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. They'll run for it with Fournette, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Leonard Fournette, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins here to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Odell Beckham, 31 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Throw left side on target to Thielen. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And again, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense has other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Now, wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Christian Harris.
20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Miami, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Dollar. Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the city, taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Brand new in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We going honest, we going insane. Pointers. Dead homies got me pointers. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. They blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. That's me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Your goals, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going.
Battle. Petty don't matter. Far as the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. Don't No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded. Soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player. Hated a player. Now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky. Get about my face. Wearing that monkey. We didn't. Not that. That might give you life advice. Get some money. 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 It's the paper power pastor. Burning rubber faster. Down a call NASCAR. My solo, no sir, I am not a passer. I will not after any of you people blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player, they call a player mayor. What you talking? Talking that funky, get about my face, wearing that monkey, we didn't. Not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
On first down, Griffin. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Back to throw. Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 99 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cousins on first down. And this one is incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
To throw on third down, Griffith.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Adam Humphries deep to return. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Dances by him. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
And this one incomplete. A 50-50 ball in the end, nearly intercepted. And now it's third down.
Here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Ahmad Gardner bringing the sauce on that breakup.
So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Griffith.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. These two teams all tied after one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Cousins. That is caught. It's Williams. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing on first down, Griffith.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Griffith throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Again, it's Cousins. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Cousins. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Man open, here is Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the 2nd half.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Malik Willis, a touchdown pass in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. The Cowboys trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Play fake. Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Play action now. Cousins. Williams brings it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Cousins again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cade Otton. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Cousins. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is taken in at the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kirk Cousins, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, Griffith. Here's Freiermuth again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On 1st and 10, Griffith. That one complete down the field to Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run with Dobbins. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him so far. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Dobbins once more. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Herbert. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. So now here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster so far. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. First down, here's Cousins, eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down throw for Cousins. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Now Cousins. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
first down. Griffith over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing on first down. Griffith. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw on second down. Griffith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Going across the formation, there's Otten with it.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Dolphins, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Be ready. You and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5. That was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied. Time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Beach on East. Yeah. You lacking. You tripping. You slacking. Impatient. Like what happened? You get attitude because I'm getting mad. Because you want to take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I got to get gas out of the freeway, picked up traffic. What the f*** is you doing? We got to dip, 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 dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch it tick, 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 tick. Waiting for that last minute for you. Hell, now stop playing games. Go and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend.
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers that see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little peace of mind. The sons of kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, they'll steal your friends. I walk alone. I see false idols, other titles. You need to grow. I be rushing hard, but I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning lessons as I go. You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door. Praying God is only trying to test me for the glory. Always want more. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Boys make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. Nothing could stop me. Nothing could stop me.
Got so
many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah, this colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, baby. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand. Boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, got power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe, so you gon' see. Yeah. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dance and them wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice to my granddad before he passed. Look to the
Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Steps away. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, here's Cousins. That is caught by Williams for a Dolphins touchdown. And it looks like this offense is going to pass up a potential 58-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 8. Here we go. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. From the 17, Burrow. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ezekiel out. 7-7, our score after 1. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. He's got Otten. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 6. Cousins to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made.
Touchdown! Eric Tomlinson, his second. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter. Third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. Touchdown, Washington. Cordero Patterson. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Cousins now. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, sometimes when you try, you're going to get a PI. We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw, Cousins rolling to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got it.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete.
The Commander's going to use this. Outs.
Here we go. 11,
Again, it's Burrow. Got a man. It's now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Here we go.
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Here's Burrow. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Burrow on 3rd down. And it's caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Elliott. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ezekiel Elliott. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck. Tie game, 3rd quarter, 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop? And that is caught at the 10-yard line. On play action, Cousins. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They go play action. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Commanders. So we have a red zone alert. Tie game, 4th quarter. Very likely a deciding moment in this contest. Completes a Mooney on the slant. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jamison Williams. Now the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Burrow's throw. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's got some space here. Cousins to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Leonard Fournette. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Here's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Throwing, Burrow, able to find Patterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Now a dump, and he loses the football a second time. And the Dolphins have got it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins here to throw, being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Cousins will try and throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's...
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Play fake. Cousins on the move to his left. And this one is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing. Cousins. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Eric Tomlinson. 26 yards. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. That's Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Christian Harris coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah. Crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah. Got power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, got power from my head to my feet. Yeah. Run up on me, man, so you gon' see. Yeah. I did not chase, I just attract. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the master. These love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping it. Get people this fast. The bitty regular that I pack. 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Turn the vision, block opinions, and I can give you the fingers. Duck jab hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby. Yeah, got power from my head and my feet.
I just scraped it off the top, got it on the road, I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt it, baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, know what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out the book. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. The chain gon' cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, been picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like. I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt it, baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, know what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of full.
Toys, convoy, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you this gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free. That's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm to connect, my boy, off the top.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold, I don't work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt it, baby, the mental lie. Whenever she calls, the what
boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be, I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You are the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw on second down. Griffith. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave.
Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Griffith. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Griffith. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out to his left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now off to the races down the right side. The 30. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So here's the situation. They forced the fumble, got the football, and now they have it in the red zone. 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins will take the... Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Back to throw. Griffith. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. On 3rd down, Griffith. He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to conversion. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to... That sets up a first... Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Dobbins will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Cousins on 1st down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action now. Cousins steps away. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll give Fournette another crack. And this time he is in. Yes! He'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Throwing here, Cousins. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's caught. Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they will take a knee here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And they take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Cousins now. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with Villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose.
Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a hero like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mecca. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Block said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know fed up. It's hell attention, plus we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right, just one time. Two unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do. With the insight to be equal. No, the sky needed a voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the street for the cause. marching on Washington miners. We'll be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call. Better shield you from them shields, they've been killing us all. High beams for eyes, the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war with even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids and the older folk. The clean cause they need it most. Politics with the king. Body economic growth, cure PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope. Everyone would know, everywhere we go.
Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love, man. Trust me, just get to get that way. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love, man. Trust me, just get to get that way. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taken to dash on wood. 10 payments to back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck, up in the truck, and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a reset. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taken to dash all wood. 10 payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably take the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live,